Jolt. I'm Evan.
Hey, what up, Joel? It's me, Brandon. Evan, what up?
What you got there?
It's an arrow.
And why?
You know, because it's a giant arrow.
Okay, but why do you have a giant arrow?
Oh, right. Well, we're starting a new series today called Back to the Future. We're kind of looking at the past. So, giant arrow.
Is it not a movie, Back to the Future?
It's like 3, but only 1.5 of them are good.
1.5 of them?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah, so Evan, like, don't you wish you had a time machine?
Why would I want a time machine?
What, like, so you could go back in time and stop yourself from doing stupid things?
Oh, yeah. I wish I didn't date in middle school or high school.
I didn't, but for very different reasons.
So, why the arrow again?
Oh yeah, like it helps us show like history. So like back here is like where the first humans came on board, and like over here is like now, and then history.
Oh, okay. Alright, so and it's an arrow, so it's going forward. Oh.
To the future!
The future. I feel like playing a game. Let's play a game.
Alright.
The game is called Back in 2003.
2003? That's when I graduated high school. It's also when most of you seniors were born.
I was 2. 2003. Where's that in the arrow?
I mean, I'm not that old, so it's gotta be like over here, right? Maybe.
Okay.
Shut up, Evan!
Question number 1. Who won the Best New Artist for album released in 2003? Fall Out Boy? John Legend? What is that?
Evanescence.
Evanescence. I always get that.
You should know that. That's like your name.
I know, right?
It's the essence of Evan.
And Coldplay.
Fall Out Boy.
Alright, Fall Out Boy? And then the answer is... Oh, okay, Evanescence.
I was wrong! Next question.
Alright, next question. Question number 2.
What Pixar movie was released in 2003? Monsters, Inc., Cars, Toy Story 2, or Finding Nemo?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think it's Cars, because I think I remember that coming out. I think it's Monsters, Inc. Finding Nemo, darn it! Ah. Alright, Brandon, what was the average gas cost in 2003? 98 cents? $1.59? $2.03? Or $2.35?
$1.59!
$1.59? Alright, is that correct? Ooh. It is correct!
Of course it is.
Alright, this one's a sports one, and it's the year you graduated, so you have to know it, Brandon.
I got it.
Alright, who won the Super Bowl?
Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers? We didn't even answer the question.
What up, Joel?
Is it?
Alright guys, I'm old. I get it, alright? I'm old. And honestly, I don't always understand the words that you guys say anymore. I still don't know what it means when something slaps. I think I just figured out what it means to yeet, but I have no idea what simp means. I mean, maybe it's even inappropriate to put in this video. I don't know. And while I seem really old to you guys, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are even way older than me. I know, crazy, right? And while they might not always be my favorite people to talk to, I do love talking to older people because we can learn so much. So while I seem really old to you guys, believe it or not, there's people that are even older than me. I know, crazy, right? And even though it may seem like they're from a different time or a completely different culture than I am, I still like talking to them because I can always learn something. Some of the best summers of my life were when I got to work with my 2 grandpas. They were both retired and we got a job and we got to work together. And it was so great because I just got to sit and listen and learn so much from them. The Bible is this way too. The Bible's old, really old. I mean, if you think I don't know what it means to yeet something, the writers of the Bible definitely have no idea what that means. And it can be really tricky reading something that is really old. When your teacher assigns you to read Shakespeare and you're like, is that even English? What is this, right? The cool part about the Bible is even though it's really old, it is still relevant to our lives. When we read or learn from the Bible, we learn that even though it's from like way long ago and culture is very different when the Bible was written than it is today, we can still wrestle with a lot of the same issues and a lot of the same things that the writers were wrestling with back then.
All right, Evan, I got a question for you.
Okay.
If you could bring anything back from the past, like to the present, what would you bring? What would you bring back?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably a musket. Okay. Well, what about you, Brandon?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna go like serious. I would bring my grandparents back. I miss them. Anything else for you?
Oh, we're doing serious ones? Okay, if we're doing serious, probably the early days of church where everyone was a lot nicer and like, you know, we just met in people's homes to do church. It's not a big building, you know?
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what else I would bring back?
What's that?
No social media.
No social media?
I'm an old man, get off my lawn! My Instagram lawn!
He's getting really angry and starting pointing his arrow at people.
I'm gonna get my musket.
One of the first things Jesus did when he started his public ministry, or in other words, when he started teaching and healing, was he wanted to explain his mission. In other words, he wanted to tell everyone why he was teaching these things and healing people and why he was doing what he was doing. And Jesus did this by going back. Like he went back 800 years to the book of Isaiah, a prophet that actually talked about Jesus 800 years beforehand, which is pretty cool, in Isaiah 61 to explain his mission. And Jesus' mission is to set people free. And here's the cool part. Jesus' mission is our mission. Jesus wants us to bring the good news about how much he loves people to everyone, and he wants to use us to do it. Jesus wants to bring good news to the poor. He wants to release the captives, make the blind see, bring justice to the oppressed. Jesus' mission is to set people free, and we get to join him on that mission. We get to help the people that need help, mourn with the people who are mourning, celebrate with the people who are celebrating, setting people free from sin, from bondage. Set people free. It's what Jesus came to do. So how do you and I join him in that mission? How do we help people who are held captive by their sin and by their brokenness and by their fear? How do we help them find freedom in Jesus? How does our love for Jesus move us to fight injustice, to stand up for people, to love people, to help people? Because Jesus' mission was to set people free, and we get to join him on that mission.
So Brandon,
Yeah.
what would you do if you had a justice jump?
Justice what now?
A justice jump. It's basically when you go back in time and you right a wrong. You fix something that is like now a problem today.
Oh, I like that idea. So like solving the problem before it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. There's so many things.
Oh, well, you know, I have something that might help. I have a list.
I like lists. You have a list.
I have a list. It's
Out
all
of the
right
pillow
now.
comes the list.
It's typed.
Let's hear it.
So, people have safe drinking water globally. That would be great. All kids everywhere can go to school. People's bodies are protected and not sold.
Yeah.
Families have enough food to eat. People are no longer endangered or discriminated against because of their faith. Refugees are safely relocated to new communities. Systems of racism are eliminated or transformed. Pollution is eradicated. Abandoned kids are reunited with their families. People are able to overcome their addictions. People who have never heard the good news of Jesus in their language finally get the chance.
Man, there's just so many. You know what I mean? Like, and Jesus' mission was to set people free. Free from a lot of stuff, like free from sin, free from being broken, free from addictions, free from injustice.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, if one of those things stuck out to you, that's probably the Holy Spirit just like, hey, Go learn about it.
Isn't that so cool? Like
Yeah.
the Holy Spirit was just talking to you. So here's your challenge. Whatever that thing was that the Holy Spirit was like poking you about, go learn as much as you can about that issue.
Yeah. Knowing more about a topic can help you solve it.
Yeah, go Google it. Go talk to some people about it. Go talk to your parents
Or leaders.
Yeah, find out more about it. Jesus wants to set people free, and he wants us to help in that mission, which is so cool. So this week, go learn more about it. Do it. Do it.
Yes, we're actually telling you to go search up stuff. Obviously, do it with parents' permission.
That's right.
Don't steal their phone and start looking it up.
Yeah,
but
do that. Find out how you can help. You as a middle schooler can be a part of the solution, and that is so cool.
yes, all right.
So cool.
Well, that's gonna do it for us.
That's it.
Bye, guys.